Hello world! Miles over here with another mad rant. Coming to talk to you today about something that's near and dear to my heart, and that is change. I feel that today's society, we get stuck in a rut and we feel like nothing can go our way. That we accept fates that are beyond us just because the outcome seems dim or there doesn't seem to be other options. But I want to reassure to all of you today, a little secret. You always have a choice. You always have a choice. Shit's going wrong at your job? Quit. Find another job. I don't give a fuck what you say. You'll always find a job. The difference between someone that says, oh, I can't find a job, I'm going to hang out on unemployment, and someone who constantly has some sort of employment is, sometimes having to eat crow and flip burgers for a minute. Or, haul things in their truck for a minute, It's not forever, it's a temporary means to an end, which is to keep going and to keep prospering. So, make a change. Let me see, what's another one? I hate where I live. Move! Get up and move from your situation and go somewhere else. Not hard to do. I tell you what, you look on Craigslist and you'll always find a place. Always. What's another good one? Oh, I am unhappy with my physique. As one eats Cheetos and drinks tons of soda. Change it! Change it all! Change your diets! Go vegan for a while. Who knows? It might do you some good. Eat those fucking vegetables, okay? You guys think it's cool to just eat meat and fucking bread all the time? Nah. Eat some veggies, okay? Make a change in your life. That change? Vegetables. I'm kind of ranting about this right now because I feel that I need to take my own advice. I need some change in my life. I've been working a whole hell of a lot. 64 hours a week, and I make close to just over 36,000. And I'm starting to realize, wow, this ain't cool. I'm not really having fun, and I'm not very happy. But there's things in my life that make me exuberantly happy. One is the communities I should say, that I participate in, both in real life, which are kind of slim at the moment. Hi, Tom and Vange, love you guys. And what I do virtually with Valhalla gameplays. I've met people from all over the world, some amazing folks, and I wouldn't trade that in for anything. But it's a reminder when those days come up and we're doing an event and I'm dog tired and I think to myself, man, why am I so tired? Oh, right, because I just got off of a 12-hour shift sitting on my ass and fucking not even getting paid properly for said sitting on ass. And it sucks when people don't appreciate what you do. And that's going to be 9 out of 10 any employer. Don't ever believe employer when they say that they're your friend. That is not the case. They are using you as a cog in the machine. Now, is this a bad thing? Absolutely not. Become that cog in the machine. Become part of this system. Because the more that you're able to assimilate, the more you become an asset. That being said, if things start to not feel right, pay attention to your instinct and change your surroundings. Change your lifestyle, and don't be afraid of it. I think that there's, going back to change, there's two things that really are barriers when it comes to change. Number one, I just said fear, right? Fear of the outcome, fear of not being good enough, fear of success. What happens when you reach this level of success? How the fuck do you stay up at that level, right? People freak out about that. Don't even think about it. Don't even trip. Just go and do. Because life is about the experience. Not so much whether you win or lose. I don't really think this is a win or lose event, This is more of an experiential, existential adventure. Number two, laziness. And I see this a lot in community and otherwise, where we always make these excuses like, I don't have time. That's bullshit. If you cared enough, you would make time to do such. So, I don't have time equals I'm lazy. Or, I don't feel like it. Whatever, Just do it. Take a page out of Shia LaBeouf and just do it. Make your memes be dreams. And if you're out there making memes, More power to you. I love it. But remember, the meme machine cannot continue on unless you have money to fund such. So let's all go out there, let's all get jobs, let's all be happy, and let's all come together as a people, alright? Otherwise, you're fucked, okay? You need things. You need people, because we're communal human beings. You need money, and you need domicile. You need these things. Without the human connection and togetherness of, feeling like you're accepted, feeling like you're one of the crew, you tend to stagnate. I take it from personal experience, man. Being where I'm at right now, my socialization is online, and sometimes it's hard to cope because I don't have enough human interaction. Ask the maintenance guy at my other job. I'll be sitting at a 12-hour shift alone. He gets there, I'm like gabbing a million miles an hour, like, oh my god, let me talk to you about everything. But I digress. I've mentioned the four aims of life. I feel like, okay, fuck it. Let me reiterate these things because they're just so important. And such an important part of the transition of life, which is a change. It's a constant evolution, a constant evolving into oneself. So, four aims of life, as according to the Vedas. Number 1, Dharma. Dharma is the path. This is what we choose to travel along, but does it resonate with us, or does it resonate with something beyond us? This is what we find out. The path. Number 2, Artha. So it's Dharma, Artha. Artha is the means in which to travel along this path. In our society, this translates as money. Is this a bad thing? No. Money is not the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. If we treat money as an energy and use it as such, it becomes quite the asset in life. So, we got the path down. We got the money in which to travel on the path. Now, once you've reached that, and I know I'm guilty of this as well, then you meet with mokshana. Mokshana is the pleasures in life. A lot of us like to skip. We go from the path to pleasures. And how can you have a longevity of pleasure if you don't have the means in which to keep that going? So I'd like to urge everyone, find out what the meaning of your life, maybe not life in general, but your life, then make a shit ton of money, and then enjoy yourself. I see it with some of my relatives who are well off. I look at them and I'm like, wow, I aspire to be that. I aspire to be at this place where I have a New York penthouse and I can invite my friends over and have cocktail parties and, be classy and have fun and, be privileged. There's nothing wrong with being privileged. It's something that you earn, not something that you're given. Adversity makes men. Prosperity makes monsters. You must travel the hard path to learn and become strong from it. Then the prosperity that comes from that is so much more enjoyable, so much more fruitful. Alright, so where are we at? Dharma, Artha, Kama, Mokshana. Oh, did I fucking say? I fucked it all up. It's Dharma, Karma, god damn it. Dharma, Artha, Kama. Kama is the pleasures in life, not Mokshana. I did misspeak there. And then there's Mokshana, which is the transcendence of normal life, the transcendence from worldly things. And I feel like in our society, this is the passing down of wisdoms from an older generation to a new. And I think that you should fucking listen up, millennials and Generation Z, which less you guys, I think you guys are pretty together and you see the failings of like my generation and newer than my generation. But still, I want to throw this out there, Respect your elders. There's one big fucking reason to do that. They've experienced life in a different way that you have, and more of it. And through that experience, they could pass on something to you that is beneficial. And by listening to this, you could circumvent a lot of heartache in your own life. Case in point, my dad gave me... please don't be mad at me, Dad, if I don't remember this exact number, but I believe it was $5,000 when I left for college. He gave me $5,000. And albeit it was a good little nest egg until I partied it away. And I hung out, my early college years before I was responsible enough to do such. I partied that money away. Yet, if I would have kept that money like my dad told me to and just let it sit in the savings account, I'd probably have a good 10, 15 grand to my name right now. that I could use to invest in some sort of asset that would be making me money hand over fist. And instead, I took the low road, Miles' low road. This is what I do. I always take the hard way and ignore this advice and then look on the other side and be like, oh, damn. Wow, yeah, that's why he told me that. Fuck. So now I trust in my dad so much more. And I value his advice. Although sometimes, it's not what I want to hear, but I, with an open ear, listen and allow it to sink in a little bit better than I did when I was 16. We're talking, 18 years later. But, anyways, fucking give elders a chance, okay? Listen to them, allow your experience to be shaped by them, and give us respect. Well, old people. Some people out there will be my age, some people are younger, older, whatever. But regardless, respect your elders. Yeah. And change is good. We constantly evolve. We're ever changing, constantly evolving. Allow that to be a mainstay in your life. Allow that to be the constant, not where you're at. Because then we have this tendency to stagnate. Who wants to stagnate? Who wants to be where they were when they were 16? Heck no. I want to be quadruple what I was when I was 16. I want to be where my parents are now and better. I want to be where my well-off relatives are and better. And I aspire for better, and you should too. Don't think that because other people haven't achieved anything yet that you need to feel sorry. This guilt bullshit's got to go. Be strong, stand up, and get good. If you need me, you know where to get a hold of me. If you have any questions, please let me know. You agree with me, leave a comment below. You disagree with me, same thing, leave a comment below. Please like and subscribe. I want to keep this channel going so that I could reach a wider audience. I think that's a legitimate request. But love you guys so much. Peace be with you, and we'll see you next time.